I don't know why I can't see Khaeem. There he is. Hey, Khaeem. Been a long time. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you guys doing today? Can you hear me?
Yeah. I'm still at work, so
Okay.
don't pay me no attention.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Nice to
Yeah.
meet you. All right.
We were having
Okay.
technical difficulties, so this is a very
Mhm.
informal type of podcast, but
Yeah.
it's all good. It's all good.
It's all good. Man, I appreciate you guys having me. Let me make sure I can hear you guys.
Okay.
All right.
And that's Drue Horne, friend of mine.
Hi, how are
Drew,
you,
how are
Khaeem?
you?
Nice
Yeah.
to
All
meet
right.
you.
Nice to meet
Yeah.
you.
Well, let's get started because we don't have a whole lot of time on here, but we was like, we gotta get him though.
Okay,
So how
I'm
you
glad
been,
you got.
first of all? How you been?
I've been doing good. Just staying busy and
Yeah,
just trying to relax. If that
yeah,
makes sense. Because
yeah,
life is so very hectic.
yeah.
Life
So
be life in.
yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does.
So I ain't got no list of questions and all that. We just gonna chop it up a little bit and just
Okay,
see
sounds
how
good.
Khaeem, because I'm saying it right, Emma. Khaeem, I'm saying it right.
Yeah, you said it perfectly. Yeah,
Okay,
you
okay,
said it
okay,
perfectly.
okay. But let me see what projects you've been working on lately.
Well, I just actually finished. Well, I finished two films. I have a period piece that I finished about a year and a half ago, and
Okay.
it took me about 10 months to film it. It was a film. It was a period. I shot a '70s style film.
Yeah.
It's a really cool film about three women that
I
were
saw.
from the disco era,
Okay.
and they were three sisters, and so
Yeah.
that's a good one. So we're trying to finish editing that. I did a Christmas movie last year that I just finished, and so I should be finishing. That should be finished before the summer's out, and that should be ready to go. We released the soundtrack last year online, so I've been working. I've been working on those two projects. Those have been my last
Yeah.
two projects that I worked on so far.
Khaeem, you do your own editing and stuff, don't you? I don't know why
Yeah, I have people that
some.
I work with though because
Oh,
I have a
okay.
couple of films now because it would take forever if I did everything.
Okay,
But
okay,
yes,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
I do edit, but I've had to learn how to build a team and deal with people who also are very talented with things like editing and things like that. So I work with a team of people.
Okay. I remember you telling me about I was telling Drew about this. I said, you should see he does his own wardrobe stuff. And I remember you telling me how you collect. You still do all that?
Yeah, I mean, it's taxing because, like I said, whenever period pieces are a lot more intensive.
Okay.
So
Okay.
spent a lot of resources on making sure that was good. So yeah, actually investing in wardrobe and
Okay.
things like that, so the actors don't have to use their own clothes,
Yeah.
especially for things like period pieces that can't really do that because
Yeah. Yeah. It's a little
so
different.
you got to invest, and so that
Yeah.
takes a significant amount of resources to get that done just right. But for my Christmas movie, it was more modern and a lot easier. It was easier to shoot. A
Hmm.
little rom com. You know how that is. Funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I always wanted to do one of
Did
those.
you run it on Actors Access, or how did you get your actors for that particular project?
For my last project, usually I don't use access. I use Backstage,
Mhm.
but that's not really that good anymore. I mean, it's not really that good anymore. But luckily for me, I had a lot of people who wanted to be in my film.
Mhm.
So I get a lot of people online of, hey, let me know about your next project. So I get a lot of referrals,
Mhm.
So that's helped.
Okay.
Nice.
Hmm.
So word of mouth. That's how you get your
Word of
actors.
mouth now is a lot easier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow. I do have a question about, with the indie. What are your thoughts on, how some actors, when I'm going to talk about the financial part of it,
Hmm.
with paying the actors and stuff like that. What are your thoughts on that? that process for you? Do you get a lot of Go ahead, Khaeem. You've been doing this. Go ahead.
You have an opinion about that. I'm a firm believer in just staying true to who you are and what you are,
Mhm.
and being upfront and transparent with the actor, because I believe it's a mutual beneficial relationship
Mhm.
between the actor and the independent producer. And
Mhm.
what I was just having a conversation with an actor yesterday, as a matter of fact, and I was saying that a lot of independent actors coming up, they should also be producers, because a
Mhm.
lot of times independent films really don't have the money to pay them what they're worth.
Mhm.
To
Mhm.
be perfectly honest, you can't necessarily pay scale,
Mhm.
because if you did, that would probably be the entire budget of your film.
Mhm.
So I said, a lot of times actors now, some of them are going in and say, hey, I know you can't pay me scale, but just put me down as associate producer, and and we can work something out on the back end. That's
Mhm.
starting to become more of a team oriented
Mhm.
way of dealing with actors and compensation. I believe if you do have the money, pay them what if you pay them if you can. But just to be realistic, it's really, really, really hard to pay actors what they're worth,
Mhm.
especially when you have organizations like SAG. They
Mhm.
have designated scales that they should be paid as
Mhm.
a measurement. And usually for independent filmmakers, that's basically your entire film budget. So I believe that
Wouldn't that
now
sorry
with what
to
I see
interrupt.
evolving.
Wouldn't that depend on how many people you needed? Because I know with SAG, the mini budget is like $125 per person, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you only got like, wait, say 10 people that you need, and then the rest of them are background, then, huh?
Like for me, like I pay my actors when I can. It depends on like um what I need from them. If they're just background actors, a lot of times it's volunteer work or
Mhm.
whatever. But yeah, you're exactly right. Depending on what the project needs are. However, I'm just the type of person, I believe that actors bring so much to the table. It's impossible to pay them their worth and value, and you just feel so horrible because they're doing such a great job,
Mhm.
and really to even give them $125 just feels like, you know, you want to give them
That's how
so much
people should
more.
feel. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You want to give them so much more. And so
Mhm.
that's what I mean when I say it's hard to pay them what they're actually bringing to the table. And so I think it should be more of a partnership in the filmmaking process between the actor and the independent producer. That's what I think.
When you say partnership, like in my mind, when you say that, do you mean like if they don't, hey, even if they don't do the pay up front, sort of, maybe like when the project makes money?
Yeah, like for example, like I know you make a lot of great work, April. Your work is great. So like let's say if I'm an actor and I'm like, wow, April does some amazing work. I
Hmm.
just want to be in one of her films.
Yeah.
So, like for me, I know the way that I would approach it. I mean, I have a career outside of the film business.
Hmm.
So I would, hey, put me down as an associate producer. We can work some back end money out. But I
Hmm.
just want to be in one of your films. I love your cinematography. I love the way you're going to shoot me. I think
Hmm.
I will find value in the film itself and
Hmm.
how it can market me better as an actor. I mean, I think like that. And some other actors do as well. It just depends, and that's how I would approach it.
I
Just
don't know,
looking at
Khaeem. I messed it all up. Okay. I think
really, you think you messed it up?
I messed Khaeem. I ain't
I
gonna
don't think
lie,
she
man.
messed up
I
anything.
ain't
I
gonna
think
lie.
that she's so trusting, right?
Yeah.
And so she trusts the wrong people and she gives out a whole bunch of money to people that she thought was going to give her something back. You understand what I'm saying? It's like
Mm-hmm.
going to the market and you say, oh, these are beautiful. And then they give you a bag that you think you got this beautiful stuff and you get home and yours is just, you know what I'm saying? It's just not the
Mm-hmm.
same thing. It's not the same quality. You're not getting what you paid for. And with
Mm-hmm.
April, her heart is so big. She gives so much. And then she end up like played.
Yeah, played big time.
I would just say that going in, I know I made a lot of mistakes, but
Hmm.
you got to cut your teeth somewhere in the
Yeah.
game.
Hmm.
That's called having skin in the game. And
Hmm.
actors do it, people behind the cameras. You're
Mhm.
cutting your teeth some kind of way. I know I cut my teeth. I mean, I cut my teeth in the music business, and it was horrible.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm. I remember.
Same.
so I'm a musician. Yeah, I'm a musician and write songs. And I worked in the music business in the '90s, and worked with record labels and signed artists, and
It's gonna be one of my
also in the
questions.
film. So you learn things, and so I don't think you messed up anything. I think you went in as long as you're going with a pure heart and your intentions are great and they're good. You learn along the way,
Mhm.
how best to accomplish your task.
Mhm.
That's what I've learned.
Wow. Yeah. I couldn't wait to talk about some of this kind of stuff because
Oh yeah.
I run my mouth about it, but this is a perfect setting for somebody like you that's been doing this for a while. And we've had our
Mhm.
conversations and differences and all that kind of stuff, but I always knew that you were. I really like the way you moved on how you did your stuff, and
Mhm.
I admired that a lot about you. So
Oh well, I appreciate it, but like I said, I'm still learning and trying to, just continue because I love what I do. I think that's where it
mhm,
starts.
I love it
You
too.
know,
I do too.
loving what you do and doing it well. And so, like I said, even like with a lot of your work, I think that actors may look at it and say, "Wow, that's really great work,"
Mhm.
and that's value to the actor because I know like the films that I put my actors in, they went on and just took off. I mean,
Mhm.
I can't even work with them anymore because they're on SAG, contracts
Yeah,
now. I was
yeah,
like, "Can you do this for me?" They were like, "Oh, it's
yeah,
gotta be still,"
yeah, yeah,
And so, but that's a good thing,
yeah,
that
yeah.
that we as producers can do for our actors is guarantee that we would show them in the best possible light and do as much good for their career,
Mhm.
moving forward as
Mhm.
possible because we just don't have the multi-million-dollar budget
Mhm.
that
Mhm.
a lot of big companies have access to. And
Yeah,
I think we shouldn't pretend that we have that either.
yeah.
I just don't
Right.
feel like we do.
Wow. Wow. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I was telling Drew about your dad, your family, the
Mm-hmm.
Delphonics, everything. I said he looked just like him. Look at him.
Oh yeah, yeah. My dad passed in
I
2022.
know. I
He
remember.
passed in
Oh,
2022. Yeah. But yeah, that's where you learn a lot about
Yeah.
entertainment industry, and one thing that my dad loved what he did, and
Mhm.
then he always stressed loving what you do because sometimes the business might not love you back.
Mhm.
yeah, that part.
So you gotta love it.
Mhm.
You gotta love it, and you gotta have thick skin.
Yeah.
You know, things like
Yeah.
that. So these are the things that I learned from him.
So the film that what do you have on Tubi that I can go watch tonight when I get off the phone? No.
Oh well,
Oh, yeah,
that
go.
that was my baby, Marvelous.
Yeah. I
I
saw
did that
that on
film with
it.
my yeah, I did that film with my daughter. She's a cinematographer for that film. I
Mhm.
did
Mhm.
cinematography, and that's the film that launched almost like all of the principal actors, all of their careers just took off.
Mhm.
Frank does. Frank, he was one of the lead characters. He does Sweet Magnolias on Netflix, and
Mm.
Abbott, not Abbott Elementary, but The Wonder Years.
Mhm.
Um, Chris has done everything from the movie Smile to
Wow.
Lifetime movies, and Brian did The Game with Paramount. So
Mhm.
all of the main actors just kind of just took
Golf.
off after
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
you know. And
Okay.
so I was, but I take it, I'm like, hey, that's great. I just wish I could work with them again.
Yeah.
I got,
So
yeah, that's
that
all.
one, the one you talking about with the girls, the ladies, and you say y'all got to finish that one up. You got to finish.
It's in
No, they.
post right now, so
Mhm.
it should be finished by the fall.
Okay. Okay.
And so
I
that
can't wait
one's
for
going to
that
do
one
pretty
too.
good. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's going to do pretty good as well. So yeah, so
Yeah.
that's what we got. They changed a lot of things too. You might be more familiar with than I. Streaming
Well, no.
rules.
The what
Yeah,
now?
yeah, it's just like they want more, like with the deliverable processes, they want more information, especially like if you got music in your film, you
Oh,
want all of the
yeah.
music credits exactly right. Before they weren't really digging a lot of that stuff
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
much. Now they're really
Yeah,
specific about
they're
it. So
adamant about it. I put a couple of things in IMDb. I usually do it for April as well, and I was trying to
yeah.
help a friend of mine out, Michelle Lamb. and they kept saying, "Oh, it's on there," and I'm like, "No, it's not." But I don't know what it was about a couple of her credits they did not want to give her on IMDb.
On
Period.
IMDb.
Mhm.
Wow, yeah, I know Michelle. Yeah, Michelle, she's an awesome actress.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I know Michelle.
April's worked with her as well.
Yeah, she's Michelle been in some
mine.
stuff. My stuff just haven't never made it to the big screen. I just had like trailers and things like that. I haven't got on.
Shorts.
I haven't gotten
You not
now.
on streaming yet?
Huh? No,
You
I
on
haven't got
streaming yet?
anything. No, I'm not on anything.
You just
Only
gotta
thing,
start. You
huh?
gotta start releasing that stuff because like, because the way I look at streaming now, a lot of streaming platforms, whether it be Paramount, HBO, they're consolidating.
Hmm.
Tubi. I think at this point, the way the internet is so expansive, people are starting to release their stuff on YouTube. I've
Hmm.
seen it.
Well, I do have a
Yeah,
couple
for
things
sure.
on.
I watch YouTube all day sometimes.
Yeah, I
Yep.
do have a couple
Hmm.
things on somebody's network. But they only benefit from that. I don't benefit from it. But I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, even a lot of times I think that even if you're on the streaming, I don't know if you get a whole bunch of money from, but you get the exposure
Yeah.
from it.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
get the
you don't get.
exposure from it. You don't get cash.
Yeah.
It's the
Right.
exposure
Like the
that you get.
money, and I've been on streaming and I know people that are on streaming. And, all I can say is that you got to love
Mm.
it. You got to love it. I'll just keep it at that. Because
Well,
there's people.
I could tell you
Mhm.
one movie that I was one of the executive producers on is Bullet Rush with Jonathan.
Yeah, Billy Rush won an award with me. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
I
did
know.
great.
You see, you gotta look at it again. See my name at the end.
Yeah, okay. Billy Rush was amazing. It's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's on there and it's on Tubi too. Yeah. So,
Yeah, it's
so
doing
Sir,
good.
you did make it to the big screen. What are you talking
oh
about, lady?
yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, thank you, Jonathan.
Hmm.
Jonathan Armour.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So him and his wife.
yeah. I gave Jonathan an award last year.
I
For
saw all that. I saw all that. I said, yeah, let me get back hooked up with Khaeem. I gotta get a hold of him, and so I can kind
oh
of
yeah,
get something going on with you down the road again. Really,
oh
really.
yeah.
And I'm an actress, so I'm looking for work all the time. So
Yeah.
You
yeah, I'm
talked to
going
me.
to
You
got
were
a
my
call back
Facebook
tomorrow.
friend. What happened? What happened, Drew? You were my Facebook friend for a minute.
I
Huh?
what?
Facebook
Was your
friend.
Facebook friend? Why
Yeah,
you say was?
because
I guess.
I think
Is
I
it
looked at. Do you got
actress
two?
Drue
Do
Horne?
you got two pages?
I do.
Okay, then we're
So
still
this is
Facebook
how
friends
I
today.
do it. If I know you and you're my friend, then that's the just Drue Horne. But if you're in the industry at all, I move you to actress Drue Horne because I keep it separate because my family
Oh
stuff
yeah.
ain't got nothing to do with my business. You
Yeah, because
get
I
it?
know because I remember your profile and yeah, I think we chopped it up before.
Oh.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
and me?
You gotta look at
No,
my Facebook, Khaeem film director. Yeah.
I
Oh.
did.
Yeah.
You sure it was me? This face?
Yeah. You recognize me. Yeah.
Well, it's
I
back now.
sure do.
Now you're back in
But
connected.
yeah, we
Yeah.
connected. I didn't. I want to look right now because I believe if I'm a friend on here, I don't usually say no unless it's what I'm saying. This is like a
No, he's friends for a while. I don't know, but sometimes I know Facebook does its own thing
Yeah.
sometimes. And
Mm-hmm.
I picked up on that.
we are
Sometimes it'll
still
remove
friends,
friends.
sir. We're still friends, sir.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
So,
we
We're
are?
still friends. We're still friends, sir.
Okay. You got me. You got me. Okay.
I believe though it was April though. She
Mm-hmm.
mentioned you before, and
mm-hmm.
I don't
Mm-hmm.
know what we were talking about. So I went and looked at your stuff like on Instagram, and then I looked for you on Facebook
I'm
because
always
Okay.
talking about
I
him
don't know how
all the time,
Instagram
how
works.
good he is, how the work he does. I said he's the only one out there making those type of. I like that the type of movies that you be doing. I love all that
Yeah.
stuff.
It's
Yeah,
getting harder to make the movies because I got to get my team right because now I'm doing my award and that's really taking off.
really.
And
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, that's taking
He
off.
did awards too. See the difference in what y'all doing and what the those big trophies they take home, they have to pay for those. They're not free. I know
Really.
Oh yeah.
several people. I know several people that got those big trophies,
Yeah.
and they have to pay like $1,500 for them.
What trophies are you talking about?
Really?
The ones with the globe holding, the one
Oh,
with the
okay.
man,
Oh,
the
yeah,
real
the ones I
trophies.
was giving out, I bought them and gave
You
them away.
bought them, and the
Yeah.
ones you were getting out, who was buying them? Khaeem? Who was buying them?
Oh no, that was my investment. Yeah,
You bought them though,
yeah,
right?
See,
What
yeah.
I'm
yeah.
saying is, a lot of people don't pay, and then she paid the people to be on the show, and then paid for their trophy too. That's what she did. They don't do that on TV. Them not them mothers is going up there holding that trophy, and then they give it back the backstage, and then they send and buy it, and then they mail it to them. That's what happened. I know people that get them, and yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Well,
that part.
everybody got their own
Mhm.
gig, how they
I
do things,
Yeah.
understand.
so, and I just,
Hmm.
I got my own little thing too, I got my own little thing too, but I'm learning how to do things a little different too, so,
Oh yeah.
you
Yeah. Yeah. For me, it's just really just celebrating people's hard work.
yes,
Because a lot
yeah.
of people, if you wait on Hollywood,
Oh,
you're gonna be waiting
Oh,
forever. You know,
mhm.
because that's a
I'm
whole
not.
different.
I'm not waiting no more. I'm period. I need to get in front of my
Yeah.
my
I
my
tell
screen and
people
start typing. That's what
enjoy
I need to do.
enjoy your journey now and
Yeah,
celebrate what you're doing now.
yeah, yeah.
For
So
sure.
that's my motto.
Khaeem, do you like my background, Drew, and back up? You like my, you like it? Can you
Oh
see it?
yeah, I like it. It looks really good. It
I
looks
kept when
really
I was
good.
telling you I don't have a name, I don't have this. Remember?
Oh yeah, it looks good. It looks really good. It looks really
Yeah,
good.
I
So
love it.
you're here in Atlanta, Drew. You're here in Atlanta?
Yes.
What? Okay.
Yeah. I've been in Atlanta 42 years.
Hey, look at
What
that. That's a blessing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's truly a blessing, man.
again, Khaeem. Well, I'm just so proud of you, and I'm just, I appreciate some of the stuff that you said to me too. That made me think about some
Hmm.
of the things you said to me earlier about what I'm doing too. So I'm working on getting it better and cost effective and all that kind of stuff. So. But
Yeah.
I was really proud of Bullet Rush. I can't do nothing but shout that out again.
That
You
he's a
know.
really talented guy, and
Yes, it
you guys
is.
had some really talented actors. I know Tobias,
Yeah, I know somebody.
Yeah, I
um,
know Tobias too.
Yeah,
lead actress. She was really good. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
she
He
was
he
some great
directed
stuff.
my little short that I did. I wrote it and everything. I-
Really?
yeah, we did it at Drew got a dope house. Not dope house, but you know what I mean.
I
Really
know
nice.
I don't have a dope house. There's no dope here. Cheese is a nice house. That's house.
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh,
Ain't
okay.
no dope in my house. Lord Jesus.
Okay.
No.
I thought you meant Jonathan.
Jonathan
So you
didn't
said,
know, but I'm
Jonathan
saying
shot at my
Jonathan came over
house.
there. Yeah, he
oh,
came.
he shot at your house.
He directed my film for me.
Okay.
He directed my little short film for me, and we had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
It was at Drew House, a beautiful house. We had fun. We had fun.
Well,
Yeah, my
let's
little short
Many
go.
called
things are
Just
shot
Like
here.
Us. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
called Just Like Us.
yeah,
You probably seen it. You just don't know you're looking at it.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
a short. It's a short movie.
It's on my. It's a short little film. I made another one too, but I hadn't posted it or nothing like that. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go back to it and finish. It's supposed to be like a little mini series. I'm working on. It's something I got to get back to and everything. But it's on my page.
Oh, really?
It's pinged at the top of my page. If you go check it out, you want to check it out.
Oh, okay.
On my
Yeah, for
on my
sure.
Facebook page.
Okay. So you still? What do you think you've been in, Drew? Have you acted in anything lately?
I
Drew.
was in her thing
Drew.
that she hadn't posted yet. That was the last thing I was in, and then before that, I did a couple of the Fatal Attractions. One of them, um a detective, and the other one I was a mom who kid was killed. So yeah,
Wow. So
yeah.
that was on like that. What's it called? That 48 series? Was it another 48?
No, it's called Fatal Attraction. You go to they Juniper is the company that does it. Juniper Entertainment. And
Mm-hmm.
basically you go there, to give you a hotel room, food, and pay you $150 and you roll out. But yeah, I stayed there for 4 days. I loved it. It's like a little mini vacation for me when I go, because I love the
Wow.
work anyway. So they gave me the room for 4 days. I got there a day before, then I shot for 2 days, and then I was resting the last day.
Mhm.
Yep, loved it.
Yeah, I got a new film that I'm gonna be working on in November. It's
Okay.
gonna be a crime drama.
Mhm.
My first psychological
Oh,
thriller type,
That's gonna be
So that's
different.
going, yeah, that's gonna be fun. So I'm gonna shoot it this fall. So that's
Nice.
my latest project.
Is that a feature? That's gonna be a feature film.
Yeah, it's gonna be a feature. Yeah,
Okay. Okay. That's
yeah,
nice.
it's
It's
good.
gonna be
So
all
yeah, so I'm
shot
gonna
in
be.
Atlanta.
We haven't shot anything yet, but we're gonna start shooting. We're gonna start auditioning maybe in September.
Mhm. Okay.
So
Nice.
that's all. So
all
just
right.
be on the
Remember your
lookout for
friend.
that. Hey, for sure, for sure. Hey, we gotta talk.
So thing that I'm doing, Kaima's voiceover. It's a script
Mm-hmm.
that I was gonna do the shooting part, but I changed my mind and all that. So and so it's just gonna be a voiceover thing, just audio
So she's gonna
version
do
of
like
it.
an anime type thing.
Yeah,
So it's gonna be
audio. Yeah,
characters, but they're gonna be animation. But we're gonna be doing the speaking. I'm actually in it.
yeah.
Well, that sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. So the cartoon, you said cartoon animation?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm trying to get. I'm still working on that because I don't want it to be cartoon. I want it to look like real people, and so I'm
So you
trying to
got
find.
somebody working does animation?
Well,
Did
I'm
you
working on it. I'm looking for somebody up here in Austin, or I want to be close by with somebody I can really see and
go through SCAD?
really.
It'll be cheaper. I would.
Oh, okay.
SCAD,
Somebody told
SCAD
me to go to UT
the
school
school
too,
that
University of
Trey's getting ready
Texas.
to go to.
Okay.
That's what they do. Like they do
Okay.
all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that's just something I'm looking into, Keem. I don't want it to be the cartoon look. I don't want that look.
No, you want like
Really?
more like a claymation. Did you watch the goat like I told you?
Not yet, but I
Okay,
will.
there you go.
Yeah.
Watch the goat.
So, but anyway, I know we kind of we just talking about a lot of different stuff.
Now you so say
We
so.
said it
This
was
is your
gonna
new
be
podcast.
informal.
Huh?
Oh,
This your new
I'm running out of
podcast.
time.
Yeah, it's more now. I had some really good podcasts where I was all in the studio and all that kind of stuff, and I still may go to that. I still may go back to that, but it's just that I have stuff going on. I'm in Texas, right? So I'm in Austin. So and I just it's hard for me. I used to go to the place, go to Atlanta and do this, but now I'm trying to be like remote this, remote that, because it's a little less expensive and things like that. But
Mm-hmm.
but I'm really just being more like just down to earth talking. I just want to chop it up with people in the industry, and just
Mm-hmm.
just have a good
But
time talking about it.
podcasts are the way to go now. Podcasts are the way to go.
Yeah.
Especially like when you put it on YouTube and get your numbers up.
That
They
well
should
that
also
that
be.
might be something I might look at then because I really wanted to just really talk more about do this podcast in a more casual environment, like what
Okay.
we're doing
Mm-hmm.
right now. So,
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that was so good talking to everybody because this is going to be running out of time real short. It was so
oh,
nice to meet you in person, guys. Again. And
Okay.
April, we talk all the time, so it's no problem. I will catch up with you guys later. Be blessed. Bye.
Khaeem,
Okay.
thank you, thank you,
Thank
Thank you
you.
for coming.
Take care.
thank you so
Bye.
much. Okay, we're gonna get you
Bye.
again though. We're gonna get you again. Okay,
All right. Sounds good.
okay, all right,
Bye.
Bye.
all right, bye.